Hi students, we are going to learn a new chapter, coordinate geometry. In this chapter, we will learn how to represent position of a point mathematically. Position of a point mathematically. That is what we are going to learn in this chapter. Let me begin with a simple case. What is this? This is the number line. You are familiar with the number line, correct? On this number line, we mark the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5, etc. And this is the negative side of the number line. Mark -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. Clear? Consider this as a straight road. Consider this as a straight road. On this road, the numbers are marked like this. Imagine. Suppose a person standing at the 3, position 3. We can say that he is standing at 3, plus 3. Understood? If the numbering is not there, we cannot say the exact position of the person. So if I have marked the numbers, I can say now he is standing at the position plus 3 in the number line. Then he has moved to another place. Where is he standing? He is standing at -4. Understood? Is that clear? Understood? So if he is walking along this road towards right or towards left, we can clearly specify the position of the person. But the problem is, if the person go to this direction, if the person travels in this direction, standing here, we cannot clearly say the position of the person using this number line. We can specify the position only if he travels along this number line. If he is travel to in other direction like this, we cannot say the position of the person using this number line. So in order to express the position of the person, we need one more number line. The single number line is not sufficient to answer this one. Okay, this type of question. We need one more number line. Understood? I will tell you. I have one number line, horizontal number line. Okay. Let us. Number line is also called axis. The number line is also called axis. Let us call it as x-axis. Let us give some name for that, x-axis. And I want to draw one more number line vertically. Vertically, I want to draw one more number line like this, passing through 0. Let us call it as y-axis. Axis means number line. Let us give some name. This horizontal number line is said to be x-axis. Vertical number line is said to be y-axis. And here also we will mark the numbers. Here we will mark the positive numbers like +1, +2, +3, +4, etc. In the upper side, we mark the positive numbers only. And below 0, we mark the negative numbers, -1, -2, etc. So this numbering is very, very important. So I have two number lines. They are called x-axis and y-axis. Clear? So using these two axes, we can clearly specify the position of a person traveling in any direction. For example, a person standing here at 0. This position is said to be this. Okay, he is standing at 0 now. Suppose he is traveling to another point like this. Initially he was here. He has traveled to another point. Now where he is standing? The position we can say using x. We can say the position of the person using x and y. First you have to draw dotted lines. Dotted lines vertically. Vertical dotted line and horizontal dotted line to be drawn. Remember, vertical dotted line, horizontal dotted line you have to draw. This meet x-axis at 2, correct? This line meet x-axis at 2, meaning that his x value will be 2. His x value will be 2. and the line cut y-axis at 1. So this person has y value at 1. So we write it as x value comma y value. First we write x value followed by y value. Clear? 2 comma 1 is the position of the person. So to find the position, draw dotted lines vertically and horizontally. Look at the x value on x-axis, write it first. Look at the y value on y-axis, write it second. So the position written like this is said to be coordinates. Please remember that term, coordinates. We say that the coordinates or position of the person is 2 comma 1. The position written like this is said to be coordinates. So his coordinates is 2 comma 1. 2 is said to be x value or x coordinate. 1 is said to be y value or y coordinate. Is that okay? Clear? Next, suppose initially he was here. He was standing at 0. Has traveled to another point like this. What is his coordinates? Draw vertical lines, dot line and horizontal dot line. The x value will be 5. You have to look at x-axis. The person has the x value 5 and y value 4. So coordinate will be 5 comma 4. X comma y. In that way. Clear? Then let me ask you one question. You have to send me the answer through WhatsApp. There is a point here A. Let it be A. There is a point here. Look at this diagram. You have to send me the answer. Coordinates of A. Understood? Okay. The next is another example. Suppose he traveled to this position. What is his coordinates? Draw dot line vertically and horizontally. Vertically and horizontally towards the axis. The x value will be minus 4. This horizontal axis is said to be x-axis. This person has the x value minus 4 and y value 2. So minus 4 comma 2 will be the position. Is that okay? Clear? X value comma y value. Coordinates will be minus 4, 2. Let me give you one question. There is a point here. There is a point here. Let it be A. There is a point here. Write the coordinates of A. You have to send me the answer. This is second question. Is that okay? Then another example. He traveled to another location. Now he is standing here. What is his coordinates? Draw vertical and horizontal lines. Vertical line drawn, horizontal line drawn. This is the x value, minus 2. And y value, minus 4. Coordinates will be minus 2 comma minus 4. X value to be written first, y value to be written second. Clear? Then one more example. Person traveled to this location. He is standing here. Coordinates. Draw vertical and horizontal dot lines like this. X value 4 and y value minus 5. Coordinates will be 4 comma minus 5. Are you clear? Is it okay? Understood? It's very simple, right? Then let me give you plenty of examples. Here there is a point, say A. What is the coordinates? There is a graph sheet on which all these dot lines will be available. Okay, look at this diagram carefully. There is a point A here. What is the coordinates of A? X value 1, y value 2. The dot line is already there. We need not draw it. A has x value 1 and y value 2. Is that okay? Dot line is already there. We need not draw that. Let this point be A. Coordinates will be 1, 2. Let me give you one question. Find the coordinates of P. Let the point P be here. You have to send me the answer. Third question. Okay, clear. Then another example. Suppose there is a point B here. What is the coordinates? The x value is -4 and y value 3. Is that okay? -4, 3. Clear. This fourth question, you have to send me the answer. Let the Q be here, you have to send me the answer. Then, one more example. Here there is a point, say C. What are the coordinates? X value is -3 and y value is -2. X value is -3 and y value is -2. And fifth question, you please answer. Find the coordinates of R. You please send me the answer. R. P, Q, R. Then let me explain and one more another points. Suppose there is a point here A, B, C, D. Let this point be D. What are the coordinates of D? This is very simple. If the point lies on x-axis, the x value is available. Look here, it is at 3, right? The D is at 3. So the x value is 3. You need not draw any dot line here. X value is 3. Remember, if a point lies on x-axis, it has only x value. Remember that. The y value is taken as 0. Remember, I will write it as a note. If a point, it's very important, lies on x-axis, it has x value only, meaning that the y value will be 0. For example, here we have a point D. D lies on x-axis, so it has x value only. -3, right? So -3, y value will be 0. If the point lies on x-axis, it has only x value. And here suppose there is a point E here, 4. If the point lies on y-axis, it has only y value, meaning that x value will be 0, y value will be 4. Remember that. If a point lies on y-axis, it has only y value. It has y value only, 4. Okay. So you have to write it as a note. If a point lies on y-axis, it has y value only. One more example. Here there is a point F. What are the coordinates? This point lying on y-axis, it has only y value. X value is taken as 0. Y value is -2. Is it okay? Clear? You understood? The next is, the last topic in this chapter is, look here. I have drawn x-axis and y-axis, right? I have drawn x-axis and y-axis. We get 4 regions. Can you see 4 regions? I will show you. Look at this region. Can you see that? This region is said to be first quadrant. Please remember that. Please memorize the term. There is a numbering. We have a region here. So if a point here, this point lies on, we say first quadrant. Understood? This region is said to be first quadrant. And in the left side, You can see a region, right? This region is said to be the second quadrant. Second quadrant. Then below this, we have another region. This region, the numbering is very, very important. Third quadrant. The meaning of quadrant is 1/4 of the entire region. 1/4 of entire region. And we have a region here. This region is said to be fourth quadrant. Clear?